In the heart of a dense, shadowy forest stands a house, abandoned, rotting, and shrouded in silence. Emily, a young woman with a curious mind, dares to explore its forsaken rooms. This house, this forgotten relic, stands as a solitary sentinel in the midst of the towering trees. It's a house that has seen better days, its timbers groaning under the weight of years, its once vibrant paint now faded and peeling. Yet there's an undeniable aura of mystery that surrounds this place, a palpable energy that seems to pulse through the very air. Emily, our protagonist, is drawn to this house. She's always been intrigued by the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplored. And so with a sense of trepidation, she steps over the threshold and into the house's shadowy interior. As her eyes adjust to the dim light, she takes in the sight of the forgotten rooms, each one a dusty testament to the passage of time. The house seems to stir at her presence, the silence broken by the creaking of old floorboards beneath her feet. The air is thick with the scent of damp wood and years of undisturbed dust. Emily moves from room to room, her heart pounding in her chest, her senses on high alert. As she ventures deeper into the house, Emily can't shake off the feeling of being watched. It's as if the house itself is alive, its walls whispering stories of the past. Each room she enters feels like stepping into a different era, the remnants of a life long forgotten still lingering in the air. Emily's curiosity is piqued. She can't help but wonder about the lives that once filled these rooms. Who were they? What stories did they tell? And why was this house abandoned, left to rot in the heart of the forest? These questions echo in her mind, fueling her desire to uncover the truth. But as she delves deeper into the mystery of the house, Emily begins to feel a growing sense of unease. The whispers grow louder, the rooms darker, the air colder. An unseen presence seems to linger in the shadows, an ancient energy that fills the house with a chilling dread. As Emily steps into the house, the air grows colder and an unsettling feeling of dread washes over her. This is the forgotten house, a place where the past refuses to remain silent, where every creak and whisper hints at the secrets it hides, and Emily, our brave explorer, is about to uncover its chilling tale. Emily moves deeper into the house. The silence breaks. Whispers, faint and indistinct, echo through the empty halls. The air grows colder, the darkness more oppressive. It's as if the house itself is breathing, whispers riding on each chilling exhalation. Emily hesitates, heart pounding. The whispers are too quiet to understand, but they carry an undeniable urgency. A shiver runs down her spine. She can't shake the feeling that she's not alone. Each room she enters seems to hold its breath, waiting, watching. The whispers grow louder, more insistent, yet remain frustratingly out of reach. Fear battles with curiosity. Should she leave or should she stay? The whispers are a puzzle, a mystery calling out to her. What secrets do they hold? What stories do they tell? With every step she takes, the whispers grow in intensity. It's as if they're leading her, guiding her. The whispers grow louder, pulling Emily into the heart of the house. As Emily ventures further, she stumbles upon a disturbing truth. The house, once a sanctuary for troubled children, harbors a dark secret. Each room of the house seems to whisper its own tale of sorrow and fear. Emily steps into a room filled with dilapidated toys and worn-out books. The room once filled with laughter and play now echoes with the silence of forgotten childhoods. She picks up a weathered doll, its once vibrant eyes now faded, a stark reminder of the joy that once lived here. A chill runs down her spine as she imagines the children who once sought solace within these walls. Venturing deeper, Emily discovers a hidden room. The air in the room is heavy, as if filled with the weight of 1,000 untold stories. The walls, adorned with scratched drawings, tell a tale of fear and desperation. She can almost hear the cries of the children that were once confined here, their pleas for rescue etched into the very fabric of the house. Her heart pounds in her chest as she uncovers each chilling secret. The house, she realizes, is not merely abandoned. It is a tomb, a monument to the horrors of the past. The whispers grow louder, an eerie chorus echoing through the halls. They tell a story of neglect, of torment, of lives cut short before they had a chance to truly bloom. They speak of children lost in the labyrinth of life, their innocence shattered by the harsh realities of the world. Emily's breath catches in her throat as the gravity of her discovery sinks in. The house, once a refuge, had been a prison. The whispers, she realizes, are not just sounds, they are voices. the echoes of the children who once lived here, their stories etched into the very essence of the house. And then, in the dim light, a figure appears, a ghostly child, its eyes pleading for help. Trapped within the house's walls, Emily faces the spirit. The whispers grow into a plea, a desperate cry for peace. An echo of pain, a haunting reminder of a past that refuses to fade into oblivion. Emily, her heart pounding like a drum, stands her ground. She confronts the spirit, her voice trembling with fear and empathy. "I hear you," she says, her voice echoing through the empty halls. "I understand your pain." The spirit, a spectral child with sorrowful eyes, looks at her. Its gaze is filled with centuries of torment, a chilling testament to the horrors it endured. Emily's fear gradually gives way to determination. She resolves to help this lost soul find its peace. The house, once a cacophony of whispers, falls into a gripping silence. It's as if the very walls are holding their breath, waiting to see if Emily can break the cycle of torment. She speaks again, her voice stronger, more confident. "I promise to tell your story," she says. "I promise to make sure you're not forgotten." The spirit, its form flickering like a candle in the wind, seems to understand her. It reaches out to her, an ethereal hand extended in a silent plea for understanding. Emily takes a deep breath. She reaches out, her hand moving through the spirit. It's a strange sensation, like touching a cool breeze. The spirit's form wavers, then solidifies. The whispers grow louder, a cacophony of voices expressing their pain, their fear, their longing for peace. Then, just as suddenly as it started, it stops. The whispers fade into silence. The spirit, its form now transparent, smiles at Emily. It's a faint, ghostly smile, but it's filled with gratitude. And then with a final whisper, it fades away, disappearing into the ether. With a final whisper, the spirit finds closure. The house falls silent once more, its dark past finally laid to rest. Emily, standing alone in the silence, knows she's done the right thing. She's given a voice to the voiceless, and in doing so, she's set a troubled spirit free.